Welcome to another episode of The Brittany G Show. I'm your host, Brittany G, and this is the show where we discuss relationships, life, and love. Welcome to another episode of The Brittany G Show. So excited, as always, to be here with you guys. And I know it's been a little minute, but I am back. This is now season number 2. And I wanted to kick off the show really talking about some things that have just been going on all week this week. It's just been a really kind of sad time with the death of both Kate Spade and Anthony Bourdain, and them both being suicide related. It's really sparked so many topics on so many conversations on mental health and suicide awareness and prevention. And, it's really just kind of ignited so many necessary conversations over the last couple of days because these are both really unexpected, really untimely deaths for both of these individuals. And so it's just been a kind of sad week, to be honest. And so that really sparked me to make today's episode. And I really just wanted to speak to you guys about this and to just, put this episode out there to give encouragement to anyone else who may be feeling like, just really depressed or really down, or maybe you're having suicidal thoughts, or maybe someone someone that is dealing with it, and you could share this with them as well. I myself, everyone actually, we all go through things in life, and life is not easy. I was just reading this Eckhart Tolle book, and he was talking about how life is not easy. And it's important for us to understand that, because the minute that it gets hard, we tend to think that it's against us. And it's like, no, if we go in with an understanding that this is what life is, like, it's not always peaches and cream. Like, there are going to be times that feel harder than others. It's just going to, if you live your life understanding that, it just makes things a lot easier when they do start to happen. And that was one of the points that I really wanted to make today, is that I think it's important for everyone to just remember that life is it's not either an upward motion or an all downward motion. For anyone, everywhere, no matter what situation you're in, the thing about life is that it's a series of ups and downs. It's cycles, just loops around and around and around. Like, there are going to be some high points, there are going to be some low points. Each individual is different. Each situation is different. So someone's high may not be that other person's high, and someone else's low may not be that other person's low. But it's important to just understand that trouble is not going to last always. I started this saying, when really bad things happen to me, like breakups, or, I'm not doing so well in school, or I'm just feeling down, or I'm not doing so well at work, or something traumatic happens. Before, I used to just get so overwhelmed, like I had to figure it out right then, that day, or, you know what I mean? Like, it just felt like the world was just coming apart. And when I really started to think to myself, and I even say it out loud, like, there's gonna be a tomorrow. There's gonna be a tomorrow. Like, if I don't have this thing figured out today, there's gonna be a tomorrow. If I feel like it's just so stressful and so hard to deal with right now, I need to remember that there is a tomorrow, and tomorrow it's not going to be so bad. Like, it's something that I've started to say to myself to look forward to. Like, today, not such a great day, but tomorrow, there is going to be one, and it's going to be a little bit better, and I'm not going to feel this way. And sometimes you might just need to sleep it off, but just really just realizing that and understanding that and speaking that to myself, like, it's not the end of the world. Whatever has happened, there's going to be a tomorrow, and you're going to be okay. And this is not going to last always. it really helps me, and I think that it could really help anyone else out there who, kind of feels like this is it. Like, what happened to me today, or what's been happening to me, it's not going to get any better than this. And I want to just say it is. I mean, think about how when we were younger, we were like 10 years old, 5 years old, I don't know, like, just think about the issues that you had 5 years ago, or the worries that you had 5 years ago. Think about how, like, so far in the past that is to you now, and you're probably thinking like, man, why was I even worried about that? You know what I mean? Like, why did I even just put so much energy into that? And so remember that, though, because whatever you're feeling now, 10 years from now, you're going to be like, man, that was nothing. I'm happy that situation happened. I'm happy that guy broke up with me. I'm happy I lost that job, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have found X, Y, and Z. So just don't be, and I know it can be difficult, but don't be such a victim to life. Like, it happens. Life happens. And we need to be able to realize, okay, yep, you know what? That guy broke up with me. You know what? I lost that job. But now here's how I'm going to handle it. And it's also important to know that when you are happy, when you are at your highest point, when you are making the most money, or your marriage is going great, or your friendships are going wonderful, or your business ideas are going amazing, that there's going to be a time that stuff seems to decline. And it's important to ride that ride. It's important to know, okay, yes, everything is happy, but let me also be mentally prepared for when things get tough, so that when they do get tough, it's not hitting you out of nowhere. And then, another thing that's really important for us to really internalize is that there are going to be these voices in your head. There are going to be these voices sometimes that tell you, like, you're not enough, or that person left you for this reason, or you're not good at anything, and that's why, your business ideas are failing, or your boss doesn't like you, or, you're never going to make enough money, you're always going to be in debt. Like, there are always going to be these voices in our head that want to take us and, like, kind of swallow us up, for lack of a better word. And one thing that I really learned, and that I'm working on actually, is to realize that your emotions and all these external stimuli and these internal stimuli that kind of just want to sway our emotions, like, back and forth all the time, like, those are separate from who you are. I think you should, learn to practice that. Instead of, when you're feeling an emotion of sadness, don't give into that all the time. Like, think of your thoughts as passing cars. Think of your thoughts as passing cars. You don't have to get into each car that passes. You have this negative thought, oh, I look fat in this. Oh, that person is talking about me. Oh, this person doesn't like me. Okay, negative thought. I see it coming. I'm going to let it drive by. I'm not even gonna like put myself in that. So negative thought, drive by. Negative thought, drive by. Oh, there's a positive thought. You know what? I'm going to get into that car. Like, I think we need to start thinking about our thoughts. You don't have to, like, give your energy into every single emotion that you feel. You don't have to do that. You can just observe them. You can observe the thoughts that you have and think, you know what, today, I don't know what it is, but I'm having so much negativity, and I'm not going to allow myself to go there. And turn on some positive music. Talk to a friend who always, like, kind of, steers you in a better direction. But you don't always have to give in to every single thing. Another thing that I wanted to just share with you guys is that no matter what someone tells you, no matter what you're going through, no matter how you feel, no matter how many friends you have, no matter what your relationship is like with your family, no matter what you may think at this point in time, you are needed. You're needed here. There's someone somewhere who's looking up to you. There's someone somewhere that needs you. And that is true of every single person here. I don't care if you don't have any family. I don't care if you don't have any friends. There's someone there that needs you. I need you. People need me, just like people need you. And suicide is such a permanent decision off of a feeling that's temporary, that's not going to last. And you're here on this earth for something so much greater than yourself. And so I think a lot of, our time here is usually spent trying to figure out what that is. And maybe you haven't found that yet. And maybe that's why you feel like, or why you may feel like, you're not needed, but you are. You are. And don't ever forget that. There are always people around you that love you, that care about you. You may not even know that someone loves you. You may not even know that someone cares about you, but I guarantee you that there is. And remember that. And if you're feeling down, if you're feeling sad, tell someone. Talk to someone. If you have health insurance, go to a therapist. If you don't have health insurance, go to a therapist. Go to a counselor. Email me if you want. BrittanyGshow@yahoo.com. Go to a friend, a pastor, a spiritual teacher, whoever you need to talk to. Don't hold all of that like sadness and the feelings of defeat and all of that. Don't let your mind eat you away. Talk to someone and tell someone. And if you're not feeling that way, but you know someone that is, and maybe they don't, they're not really opening up to you, go to them and tell them, hey, I love you. And I noticed that you're down about something. I noticed that you're not happy about something. And you don't have to tell me what that is, but I love you. I care for you. And if you ever want to talk to me, I'm here for you. And those words may just save someone's life. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You smiling at someone, you lending a listening ear, an open arm, whatever you have, like just your time, attention, your kindness to someone could really save someone's life. I actually had a cousin who we weren't very close, but we were still family, and he committed suicide. And I feel like anytime that I know someone who commits suicide or, something like that happens, I always think like, man, I wish I was there. Even if I didn't know them, it's like, I wish I knew them so I could just talk to them and tell them that I care for you. I need you. I don't know exactly what I need you for, but I know that I need you or you wouldn't be here. I mean, we're all connected to each other. And so, I think about how I wish, I could have said that to my cousin, but, there are people alive that I could be saying that to. And the same with you. There are people all around you at work. You never know what anyone is going through, honestly. People can put on the best smile. They can seem like they have it all together, and they could be a mess inside. And you coming up to someone and telling someone, I hope you have a good day today. I really care about how your day is going. I see that you're upset. It concerns me. And if you don't have anyone else to talk to, you can talk to me. Or if you just want to hang out and not talk about it at all, I'm here for you. And here's my number. I'm here for you. Here's my address. I'm here for you, Text me, email me, call me, whatever. You don't even have to know the person. Taking 2 seconds out of your day when you realize that something is off about someone could really, really save that person's life. So I just challenge you all, if you know someone who is dealing with mental health issues or who is dealing with depression or feelings of sadness or they just don't feel like themselves, share this episode with them. Show kindness to them. Give them some extra special attention and time, genuine attention and time and kindness. And if it's you, then just see those negative thoughts for what they are, just thoughts, and let them pass. Let them pass by you. Realize that tomorrow is going to be better, and how you feel right now is temporary. It's temporary. And don't make a permanent decision off of a temporary feeling. I love you guys so much. I will see you guys in the next episode, and have a good day. Until next time.